Hey there, and welcome. So, by you landing on this page, I'm guessing you are strongly considering joining me and my amazing members in Successful Launch Collective. And that's a really good consideration to have. But I also know that joining new programs, joining new membership sites or communities or anything is still a risk, even though the risk for this one is not very big. Right now, the commitment is only you can choose to join monthly for the $75 a month or for the entire year of $750. And I promise you, just from the resources in there, if you don't get anything else but the resources in there, it's more than $750 of value and more than I've seen like people charge so much more for. But that's not why we're here. I'm not here to convince you or anything. I actually want to show you what is behind in the resource library that is ever growing, but already now it's amazing. So while I'm going to be sharing my screen showing you this, I want to add that I started Successful Launch Collective when my daughter was 9 months old and I was so sleep deprived, but still I managed to create like this amazing thing. And since then she's now 3 years old. So you do the math. And it's been such an amazing journey to have my members. Some of my members are still there from the very first time I launched 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, right? I launched in November. I remember that. So my very first launch. And I was so excited. I purposely have kept Successful Launch Collective quite small to make sure that while my energy levels were not still very high, that I was able to show support for every person there, because even though it's a membership site, it's a very low ticket, I'm still there. And that's what you're also going to see from the testimonials you see on this side and from any emails you also receive with testimonials from me. So with that said, let me just share my screen and show you what's behind the scenes. With that said, also, we are moving systems at this point to another system that will make it much more interesting. Like it's much prettier. And also, I'm adding more resources. It's so much easier for me to add more resources. There's like so many things. So we are moving systems, but you will get access when you join. You will get access to this. And then, well, when we're ready to move, you will receive things. It's going to be super easy. I promise you, it's going to be super easy for you. Okay. So here, first of all, I know whenever you join something new, especially a community, a paid like membership site where it's not a course as it is, it's very overwhelming. There's so much information. There's so much. So I made sure that you have the start guide here. And it's literally, you have to go through step by step to see, like, do you have a lead magnet to offer? If not, you will access the right training here. So you basically, it's kind of a quiz of where to start, okay? It's kind of a quiz for where to start. And you can just go through all of these things step by step for building your funnel, for setting up marketing systems, for setting up everything you need to really consistently grow your business. That's the first thing here. And here we have all the resources. It will look very similar in the new system. So don't you worry. Don't you worry about the thing. Every single thing gonna be all right. So lead generation. So whatever you need is all set up in categories, but because they're also support through Discord, you can always ask on Discord. You can always ask like, hey, I need help with this, and I will be able to point you in the right direction. Most of the time, I even send links to people with like, here's the resource you need. So actually, funny story, we had one member who was doing a quick fire offer, like super fast, super fast offer, right? Very time limited offer, and we did not have the resource. We did not have email template for it. And she was like, what kind of email should I send? And in one afternoon, I sat down and I wrote the email template for her. So now we have that. And this is how email templates also being developed is that by my members asking me, I need this. How do I do this? Do you have a template for this? And if we don't, there's a really good chance that I will make it for you. So flash sales sequence, that's the one I created. So we have the winning welcome sequence. This sequence is so powerful. It's 9 emails to plug in when you created your freebie, or if you have a freebie, to have this sequence fire off when people sign up. And I am having so amazing messages from people who have access to this, who have implemented this, telling me like, whoa, I just had a $400 sale in a week just from having this running in the background of the business. They don't need to do anything else. So the comeback series is perfect if you haven't emailed your list for a while and it's kind of awkward and you don't know how to get back in good graces with that. Supercharged sales is a sales sequence you can send out to sell your offers. Webinar promotion series, well, it kind of tells it for itself. It's to promote your webinar, but also any type of free launch event. And beginning of the year series, it's amazing series to send out in the beginning of the year. It really is like motivating. January is the time where people start like really buying and they're like thinking about their lives, but you can actually adjust it and send it at the beginning every quarter. You can send it coming closer, like you can send it right now by adjusting it a little bit. So we have amazing expert workshops on any topics, like for example, membership masterclass by Desdemona. She helped me launch this membership community. So she is the go-to person. She's like really amazing. Some of you might know her already. We have trainings around confidence by one of my former amazing clients, Laura. She is a confidence coach for female leaders. That's how and that training is amazing. We have lead generation masterclass. We have pricing magic, also incredible, based on numerology. It's so interesting by Laura. So we also have a sales training, and we have inside the new one, and the not most importantly, but amazing messenger bot training by Sush. It was 2-hour training where she literally goes into detail for how to create messenger bots, what to be aware of, and all of these funny things, okay? Because messenger bots, not my strongest area, but I got somewhere. And we have amazing sales workshop with my sales coach, Hannah. So we have mastermind recordings. Of course, you will get access, like whatever we have weekly masterminds. I record them, so you don't have to try to remember everything you need to know. We have implementation days. We actually have one coming right on next week. So it's going to be amazing. It's upgrade your content implementation days, where I will be revealing my new framework for content that is so much different from everything else you've heard out there. And it's so freaking powerful. It's gonna help you create so much content, but we're gonna be like, so this is the thing with the implementation days. They are not just a masterclass, they are implementation days. So we basically sit and implement while we learn. So we have Q4 planning. You can do it for any quarter again. It was just we did it for the Q4 last year. Social media sales content creation and sales pages that are going to be so like easy way to create sales pages. Okay. We have lead generation. We have grow your list in your sleep, powerful pinning. We have a free access to a free masterclass by Guna Meldre, which she usually charges $49 for. You can go on her website and you can literally see that masterclass being sold for $49, and she sold a lot of it. But you're getting a coupon code for absolutely free. The same goes with Instagram story sales with Sarah. I think that one. We have lead magnet by my friend April, which is an amazing training as well. Content strategy by Des again. Yes, she did because I love her resources so much. I literally ask her if she can come and can I please give this to my people. So I don't always get yes, but how to build an exclusive Facebook group that sells, and expert lead generation masterclass by your truly, it's lead generation. That's why. Yes, I was like, why am I in guest expert? But no, that one is by me. Here we have sales activation, where we talk about technical training. Consistent sales with email. There it is. So we have advanced subject line trainings, email sales blueprint, which is one of my most potent resources for creating email sales campaigns. Before I created it, I remember creating it when I was 7 or 8 months pregnant. And I was so passionate. I hyper-focused so much that I was literally sitting until 2 a.m. in the morning finishing it. And I recruited a group of amazing business owners who already knew email marketing, who already were doing email marketing, to test that out. And the responses were absolutely incredible. One of them, we actually raised, like, her open rates went up 40% or something, and her click-through rates, I don't remember the exact numbers. I'm sorry. I know, but numbers, not always great at remembering numbers. So 51 email subject lines that convert, but also those are great email ideas. So 51, which means you can literally send out an email every single week. We talk about the anatomy of a super selling email campaign. We have an annual email launch planner. That one I can actually show you here. It is an Excel file. Don't judge me, but you're gonna love it once you actually see how it looks like, okay? So this is actually your way to plan out your entire year for what to do with email, okay? And here you can write the launch date. Let me just show you how. Example, there it is. How it looks like an example. So here you can write out what kind of launches, like product launches, you will be doing, right? There you go. I wrote like lots of launches. So here you can write what kind of state your launch is in. And here you can write out like what kind of emails. You can really get organized. You can write your emails ideas, or you can say like, here I need to write a promotion email, and later you can write ideas. I'm not the most organized person in the world, but getting organized and structured helped me so much in building my business and not freaking out and not being overwhelmed. So it might look overwhelming, but we do actually have a training. There should be, like, in the new system, there is a training on how to use this. I don't know why it's not pinned here. This is also why I'm moving. It gives me time to, like, space to really go through everything, making sure everything is there. You have training on evergreen sale funnels, bot masterclasses. This one is from Emma. We actually have a new one from Sush that is more updated and more into depth. So yeah, this is just really quickly. We have technical trainings on ActiveCampaign, MailerLite, and Kartra. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else. We have Protect Your Brand masterclass by Jennifer, who is a lawyer. So like talking about very important ways to protect your business and your brand. I'm trying to do everything fast because I also want to, and this is something new I'm adding. So mindset hacks that actually make sense. I worked, and there's going to be like all like manifestation, mindset, all of these more soft things, more feminine things, because I work with so many amazing coaches, both as a client, but also as somebody, like as an email marketing strategist. And I've learned so much from every single one of them. And this is just my way, and also like what I learned from running my business for 5 years now. For 5 years, yes. So this is my way, and there will be added lots more in the new portal. There already are added, and we are moving very soon, but you will of course get access to this and the other. So this is Successful Launch Collective, and we can like even like take a look at one of the email sequences, really show you how I create email sequences. and what to expect from email sequences. So the way I created is that there is a workbook in the beginning of sequence. So you basically fill in the blanks. So this is what, so winning welcome sequence is 9 email sequence. The rest of them around 4 to 5 emails. So it is going to be a little bit more in depth, and it is a little bit juicy. I'm explaining a lot. This is also my standalone product, so it also needs to go along like with people just getting only that and having only that. Okay, so yes, as I've already told you, what is it like, we doing these small questions that you have to fill in, right? So small like brainstorming session. And then when it comes, it is a little bit long, but I promise you it's not a lot of work compared to you will be able to write not only these 9 emails. This is how all my templates are built. So this is like work you do once, and that's what we love. Doing work once and being able to use it over and over again, right? So there's a lot of explaining here. Again, this is very unique for this specific template. Usually we just dive into the template. So write your on-branding opening here, on-branding closing, again, to save you a lot of time, making sure you can write your CTA right away. So again, for you to be able to reuse it multiple times and not to do the work again. And positioning your offer. What makes a high converting welcome sequence? Oh my gosh, there's so much. And again, this is usually we just dive into the template. This one is just really like, I wanted to put a lot of things in it, also because I am selling this as a standalone product as well. The juicy snack method. Yeah, so the juicy snack method is such an amazing thing. I actually started to offer it as a specific product, this specific workbook, because that's the way you this is how you create bullet points that are actually freaking delicious, that make people buy. One of my secret weapons in email marketing, if I may say so myself. So this is how the actual on page, let me check that on page 15, of course, the actual templates look like. This is how, and all the yellow parts, these are the ones you already created. So these are the ones you only had to create once, and then you basically use it as a buffet, right? So let me just see this one. Action, group scenario, on-brand opening, result. Like that's one you already created. You have a whole list of different results. You can just grab the one that you want, the one that you seem fit. Action, also like really easy. It all makes sense. Getting results. Again, results, you already filled them in. And this one is actually pretty easy. I don't know why. So yeah, this is how my templates work. And in that way, they don't become very standardized, which means they will look different when you write them compared to another person. So like lots of people can use them and send out emails, but they will never look alike, because that was my beef with templates. This is why originally I never wanted to create templates. My coach made me, and I'm so lucky she did. So yeah, this is our templates, you guys. These are our templates. And as you can see, we have lots of them. There are actually more that will be added to the new, and my goal is to create four emails every single month, so you at least know you will be consistent with 1 email a week. Okay, there are plenty amazing strategies to have you send many more emails without spending a lot of time, but at least you will be like consistent. That was it. I really wanted to make sure that I treasure your time. And I also am going for a walk with my husband, my daughter, and my dog right now. That's just the easiest way for us to get her to sleep, is to go for a walk with her. And it's also some exercise for us, fresh air, and time for us to talk and chat about our lives and our day and be away from social media and TV and everything. So I am super excited if you think this is amazing and you're all in and you want to join Successful Collective, click on the link, register. If you decide to join us for the entire year, which is only $750, I know, you also get a one-on-one session with me, which I sell for $500 usually. So it's almost like you're only paying $250 for all of this, plus weekly mastermind calls. Okay, go decide. I'm not gonna convince you. I already told you everything you need to know. If you still have any questions, make sure you DM me through Facebook or you Instagram or you reply to me on one of my emails if you have any questions whatsoever. So have an amazing day, and I hope I'll see you on the inside. Bye now.